In 1964, Ross Cortese came east and looked at the Forsgate Farm area and decided he'd like to build here.
He started developing homes, actually apartment complexes, in the Los Feliz area. He, at the time, became the youngest person to get a real estate license in the state of California.
The people were getting older and they needed a place to go, but they didn't have to be put out to pasture. They could retire or they could move into a community where they could fully enjoy themselves. They could partake of any activity. They didn't have to grow old. So we came in and said, we're going to build these houses. Nobody under 48 is going to live here, and we'll be an asset to the community. So we flew out the Township Council and the Planning Board to California to show them what Rossmoor was going to look like when we built it. Obviously, they were so impressed by that they gave us approval. Forsgate went to the Governor Hughes at the time, and they donated 18 acres of land to get it all approved and ready for building. Mr. Cortese finished all the community facilities before the first resident moved in, which is at a great cost. Most developers will build their houses first, and with the money they get, will put up the facilities. The swimming pool was complete. The meeting hall was complete. When people came, they were amazed to see everything ready to move in.
The seed didn't take for the lawn, so what does Dad do for opening day? He rolls out all of this sod because he wanted the golf course to look perfect.
We had bought 2 sod farms, and we used those sod farms to sod the entire golf course, so it would be ready for play when the first resident moved in. Ross was the most meticulous and careful guy that you could ever find.
Everything he put forth to the public was going to be the finest and state-of-the-art. That's how he lived his life.
Most of the developers use the least expensive material they can to save a dollar. Ross wanted his to be top drawer. He hired Royal Berry Wills, which was a famous New England architectural firm, to design the project so that everything here was built authentic New England.
Back in the day, one referred to these communities for elders or seniors. Today we call them active adults simply because everyone is living longer, they're stronger and much more vibrant.
Rossmoor is an active community where everybody gets out and does everything such as pickleball, shuffleboard, tennis, swimming, golfing, riding their bikes, walking around, just sitting on the benches, enjoying everything that goes around in Rossmoor.
There are maybe 10 or 15 different events that go on in that clubhouse every day.
But one of the nice things about Rossmoor was in the 40 years they maintained their properties.
It's unbelievable how well maintained and how beautifully kept the community is.
It's with being with the people here that makes living here so very worthwhile. They're friendly, they're warm, they're neighborly, they care about each other.
And that's why I'm still here, I believe. I'm working with the most wonderful people in the world. Rossmoor residents are something special.
Maybe that's why I reached 100 years of age, because it's so pleasant living here. Makes life worthwhile.
If my father were here today, 50 years later, celebrating this wonderful anniversary for Rossmoor, New Jersey, he would truly be proud and probably completely amazed at how fabulous it is.
I always think of him when I ride in the gate, and I feel a little proud of the accomplishment that we accomplished what we started out to finish, and we owe it all to Ross.